and I think it's really been dope so far because, like, obviously the conversation is dominated by Soul, Ram, May, stuff like that. But at the tournaments we've seen so far, it's been a pretty decent character variety. We've seen Axel win tournaments, Leo win tournaments. It's been pretty cool so far, I think. And I mean, yeah, I mean, Axel's won more tournaments than Soul. Nerf Axel, bro. Get him out of here. I don't like that. He's a counterpick to Zato. Get him out of here.
Nah. So I think that's one of the really amazing things that we're seeing with these matches so far. It seems to develop very quickly into player versus player matchups rather than character versus character. And I think that's really a good testament to sort of like the game design of a lot of these characters in Guilty Gear. There's not a lot of characters that I would say are out of the possibility of being able to perform really well at a high level. It's just the players behind them that are really bringing out these amazing sets that we've been seeing so far.
Yeah, 100%. And now we're going to see if Kendeep, after escaping with the victory up against Q's, can ride that momentum. I mean, man, what a reward, right? Going up against the May, Q's' May, who was very solid, honestly. It wasn't a May that really went that wild, and now we're going to get Niffy, right? Who is not afraid to really put the pedal to the floor, get the wild thing going, not scared.
It's like the man's house is on fire in the background. He's just like, yep, just burn it. The whole place is burning up to DP. It's fine. And now round start 2H. Nice conversion, gets the throw and note on top. 5K's out of the jump D. Oh lord.
What was the 6P on beating the factory? That was sick.
Yeah, how do you sit down when you decide, when you're the kind of person that thinks, yeah, I'm gonna 6P Fafnir. I'm not scared.
That was so good. YRC Wood actually did clip Nino for a second. I thought she was blocking. That would have been a massive punish. But no, Bandit Bringer actually side switched him as well. 100% tension. You gotta think about the super. It ended up being a throw though. Kendeep, and because he had the 100% tension, gonna be able to 50% tension into the super.
Didn't want to risk the potential of a burst, but looks where it's gone. Back into the corner. Guard break. Plus frames. Overhead extension. Good block. TP's out. Burst gets flipped. Oh no.
Bro, I cannot believe him bursting the SDP that quickly results in a whiff. That is wild, to be quite honest with you, fam. I know SDP is cracked, but the fact that he bursted it that quick and it whiffed, wow.
Doesn't manage to connect with the 5K. Did my man just walk up and throw into game one? Like, he whiffs K and he's just like, hands in the pockets, just strolling on. I was like, okay.
It's all good. Just another day in the park, right? For Niffy and the Soul. But I mean, yeah, people said, right, Niffy, IAD, DP specialist. I mean, I'm not sure if Niffy's first game or first Guilty Gear game is this one. To me, it kind of sounds like y'all talking about him like he's played Soul before. So, I mean, this version of Soul really enhances the Soul players that have been doing it for a long time. Yeah, but I mean, if this is his first one, he's just a natural. Sometimes people are born with that gene, you know? Oh, he is one of the best EU players on Exit? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
OG Soul player, any character that has fire? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say this man looks like he's been at the helm of some Soul for quite a while.
Was actually one of the. I actually remember the first time I met Niffy was all the way back when. Actually, I met the Massacres first time there as well. All the way back at Cannes Winter Clash. I think it was like the last one that they did. Like, must be 4 years ago now.
Yeah.
He was tearing it up with Soul all the way back then. So what's changed in 4 years? The game's different, but other than that, his playstyle, nothing much.
Yeah, and that was a really good block on the fuzzy BRC. He got opened up afterwards, but man, the fact that he's prepared for that, you can see there's a lot of being prepared to challenge the pressure in general with the 5K, right? He has access to a 3-framer, you got to use it. Nice dive bomb though, kind of preventing any type of challenge here. And now we're in the corner. Ooh, the second overhead, opening the dome up. Now he's gonna break the wall with the super as well. We talked about the increased tension gain. Empty on it right now though, so he's gonna have to fight a little bit on this.
Also, one of the interesting things that has yet to be actually brought up with the positive bonus, not only does it increase your meter gain, but it also affects the amount of damage that you output and the damage that you take. Increases and decreases how much damage you take by about 10% either way.
Wow.
Which is actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, definitely. 10% is a lot.
Yeah, it builds up. It builds up. Just.
And you saw the positive bonus right there too. My man Kendeep broke the wall, had 0 meter after breaking the wall, and like the increased tension lasted long enough to give him a full 100% meter again. Like the wall break tension gain is so powerful. So that's why I encourage people, never really hesitate. If you're gonna break the wall, do it with super, because like you're gonna get plus frames, you got to keep your turn, and then the tension gain is just off the charts.
Off the charts. Yeah, it's just like, oh, look at the time. It's time to spend more meter. Oh, I love it. So close set so far. Niffy backdashing round start. Playing a bit respectfully, just trying to scope out. Gets knocked down. Gets pulled back. Just diving straight back in. Ooh. Jumps in a little bit too high with a jumping attack. Gets thrown out for his trouble.
Yeah, Guilty Gear players always mash and throw if you get a jump high attack. That's definitely in the DNA. Super. Oh, it actually did kill him. I thought the protagonist's power was going to leave him on a magic pixel, but nah. Can't survive even one of the boss villains of the series. Press F for slash. I thought the stream went down. I looked over at the chat. I was like, oh no, where are we at? But it press F for slash. I see y'all. Oh, Bandit Bringer from the top rope. Hold on 1 second. 5K with the anti-air. Even switch sides with the cheeks. You saw that. He even has a hitbox on the ass. That's just protagonist stuff.
I thought we were going to watch like some kind of Doctor Doom combos with like hitting backwards hitboxes and just drifting backwards.
That would have been sick, honestly. Yeah, drift like RC back after the cheeks. That would have been super sick.
100 meter on the side of Soul, and here we go.
Of course he's gonna use it, right? That's exactly why you pointed it out, bro. Because 100% tension, I mean, people, they're gonna super into RC because it's just such a huge reward, especially when the super is gonna kill. So yeah, unfortunately, Kendeep getting caught up in applying too much pressure there, not baiting up the super. My God, the Bandit Bringers in the sky, the Volcanic Vipers on the ground. Oh my God, any and all fire.
It's all fire. This canyon is burning up. Whoa! Whoa! What happened? What?
I don't know. His 5K might as well have some flames on it too. Tick throw. Oh, RC break the wall. Gonna leave her on a magic pixel. How much magic you got in there? Oh, Super has gonna be plus frames at the very least. Yes, counter hit as well. Trying to challenge. He knows he just needs a pixel of health away. That's why he's not afraid. Far S go.
Neither of these players are wanting to create a gap. They're not wanting to try. No one's actually got a break point yet. It's all backwards and forwards. Ooh, which is what we were expected to see with, of course, 2 players of this caliber with such a big Guilty Gear background. But this is just... Oof. So...
Yeah, Niffy's done a great job of really challenging Kendeep every step of the way, right? And as Soul, you got to do it. There's so much pressure that people are used to applying against characters that don't have a 3-frame normal that is mad fake against characters that do have a 3-frame normal. So that's why I'm glad, Niffy is like constantly like, nah, bro, like you're gonna have to keep it super clean, super compact. And you can see even at the end right there where he tried the challenge on hit, right? Kendeep went with the option that was gonna defeat the mash even on hit. So he's learning as well. So I expect this set to be close throughout.
The hardest part for going up against this set is that, again, you mentioned 3-frame normals and, of course, an excellent DP on the side of Soul. So what does Soul players love doing? Anything that's fake. And you'd be surprised about how much is fake. But we're talking about Eno here as well, whose most of her pressure comes from having to create these artificial gaps where you're being cheeky with these double overhead extensions and such, which is just rife for opportunity of a character like Soul just to be able to go, yeah, I'm just going to press 5K here. It's either going to be a true string and I'm going to block, or you're going to make a gap in there and I'm just going to press 5K.
Yeah, there's like these small like scramble gaps a lot of the time, right? I'm sure like Kendeep's like setups like that he intentionally gets are clean most of the time and will be like a 3-frame normal. But there's a lot of scrambles where people apply pressure that have these significant gaps in it, where these characters with maybe like 5 frames or 6-frame normals, maybe you react a little bit too late and you end up getting counter hit just because it's scrambling and you're playing neutral. Where like the 3-frame 5K always seems to win in the scramble, right? It always seems to stuff whatever Eno wants to approach from. So that's really where the strength in that fast button lies. Man, it looks like
But you know what is the 10-0 matchup? You know what is the 10-0 matchup? The lobby system.
it's how it be, man. It definitely is how it be.
So, Pat just went. I'm just looking at the chat, just being like, "Lobby's a placeholder." Yeah, so that's what I do every night. I tuck myself to bed. I put on the blinds and just go, "Don't worry, guys. Patch is coming soon. Lobby's it's gonna be fine."
The lobby's being placeholder.
Do this to me, man. Me and him, we go way back. He wouldn't do this to me.
Daisuke would never. He would tuck me and make sure that I'm nice and cozy. Not have nightmares of these lobbies.
So don't worry, you'll get buffed soon. You'll be fine.
Yeah. That's too good. Yeah, that's definitely the nightmares we're all having for sure. That anybody saying like something's placeholder now when the game's out cracks me up. That's always a joke that gets me for sure. It's like UI's placeholder, bro.
Which is always funny. You know, like, it was funny back in the previous iteration of Guilty Gear as well, because not many people played the very first iteration of XZ Sign. And there's two things that I'll always remember. One, throws were techable. There was no throw tech in that game.
Yep.
Which, when you look at a game like this, it's like, why is that a thing? And two, they had actual proper lobbies, and it's just like, why did you do this? It was fine. But hey, this is sometimes there's a price that we have to pay. Nobody knows what exactly that is, but
yeah.
Anyway, we're back.
The law of equivalent exchange, right?
Yes.
We like anime over here. You just gotta give and take. Oh my goodness! Speaking of giving,
no. And that same situation as before, where SDP actually getting a burst to whiff in that scenario.
Oh, 6P's the Fafnir again. That one looked like it was on reaction too. That was really good from Kendeep.
RC overhead extension.
Yeah, man, that was so good too. He just went with the punches directly into the 5K as soon as he lands, not letting Kendeep press anything in between that gap. Frame trap the fastest button that Eno has. Ooh, the 2D bringing Broad out for the low profile tool under the Chemical Love. That's a classic Soul Eno matchup thing. Tripped up again. Yeah, just hitting the Chemical Love out there. Kendeep, you can see, not wanting to get too close. Ooh! Supers the Bandit Bringer that time. Sees how happy he is to get into the air, whether it be Bandit Bringer or just jumping with the stop to that real quick. Wall break. Ooh, with the charge just is enough damage. Good stuff from Kendeep.
Starting up a little bit scrambly. Get a good patience on that 6P. Waits for Sol to use all of the air options. Sees the charge up of Bandit Bringer. Then finally lets it rip with the 6P.
Challenging after the fact there as well. Oh, Bandit Bringer stuffed again, this time out of 6P. It is not easy to 6P that move, by the way. It really is. I think he probably tried it again and he's lost the second time.
Oh, empty low.
Ooh, try to beat it in the air. That time not gonna happen. Lands with the 5K. Kendeep burst away and he does spin it here. Gotta stay alive. Oh no! Empty hover dash right into the waiting arms of the bad guy. 3-1.
Niffy was just like, okay, you think you're cute being able to 6P? I know you got a good 6P, but don't think that you can just keep getting away with this, because I will show you what it's like. Oh no!
Yeah, and then Fafnir, the plus 11, he actually got hit by the Forest afterwards. Just the chip damage, and then the Forest alone is significant.
Cross up, jump K. Double jump.
Trying to make out the anti that time. Go versus block. But Kendeep, the risk gauge is out of control. Nice, beautiful. Oh, no. Nirate Vortex into the quick RC wild throw. No, we have too far to punish. What an air throw from him.
Is he blocking? Is he holding back? Oh no.
Yeah, it looked like he was committed to the knees. I think that's jump K. Got Tyrant Raves for it. Niffy now, man, this is where it gets real scary. Eventually, or potentially a 4-1 lead here.
Blocked the DP, blocked it in the air.
Oh no! That was actually tragic, bro. The clash and then Stroke going under it. Oh man, at least he's gathered the round. Gathered the round back. Nice punish on the S Volcanic Viper this time. Chemical Love, keep him locked down. Note in the building. Oh my god, he just wants to bandit. He is a thief in the night. Don't let him steal another round, Kendeep, please.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Run up
Big
for K.
extra 5K, bro.
Punishes.
Punish too. Again, you can't come down pressing buttons on this, man. You will never see a bad guy like this again. This is the Tony Montana version of Soul, bro. You gotta put some respect on it. Nice stroke the big tree under the 5 heavy slash, but still, you're not out of dodge just yet. The trade, momentum, the king of the jungle, always awaiting. Nice 5K punish again. Tries to PRC to take the first. Kendeep, very disciplined, gets the gold burst off, but still loses to the 5K in the end.
Now this is
I
going to
can't
be
believe
one
he didn't
hell of a
burst, though.
mountainous climb now. Yeah. All right, so yeah, 4-1. Kendeep has to just dig deep now.
Man.
He's gonna have to try and think again. It's going to be hard to say because this is a character that's structured around a lot of gaps. Has amazing buttons. Has to really. Oh my lord.
Mike.
Unfortunately gets bursted, gets put into the corner, and now it's Niffy's turn. Gets swept. No, get thrown on top.
Yes, please. Oh no, just outside of range. Oh, you don't want to surrender any momentum to Niffy's soul, man. Yeah.
Ooh,
Red Ar's
just a big extension.
Oh, you went for the heavy mob. Oh! Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I thought it hit for a second, but no, good stuff from Kendeep. Getting out of the way, making it land so he can get a good punish, too. That was a really good defense from Nyphi. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but, like, being able to keep Heavy Mob Cemetery in front of you like that, it makes it punish way easier.
6P, Purple RC. Doesn't get a whiff punish on the 5K, but man, going back into a scramble.
The 4S actually punished there, too, and then close enough to get the throw.
Drift onwards, gets an afro. Good backdash.
I wonder if that was one of those rollback confirms. I'm not sure. Maybe he might have just committed to it. Nice, blocking the empty low off the node, ducking the chemical love as well. Oh, no bursts available to get you out of that combo. Niffy now a round away from taking the entire set.
Didn't manage to get an air dash to continue that confirmation, but pushes it into the corner. Oh no! Big damage. Kendeep just a slight pixel away, got burst back now, but it doesn't matter. As soon as he gets burst back, gets immediately thrown for his trouble.